It has been put forward that Uganda's tourism industry has greatly suffered globally due to its tainted global reputation.
We know it's a special and wonderful country, and the region around is. But the fact is that Uganda has a negative reputation. So if there's one thing I would like to discuss really today is the question of image. Until we can fix the image of Uganda externally and internally, I'm not sure we will see much change.
This has been raised during this year's 60th biannual private sector CEO forum held in Fort Portal City.
But one of the major countries in the world has a category 3 travel advice for this country, which is at the same level of Somalia, the Central African Republic, and South Sudan. Now I leave it to everybody in this room and anybody who is listening to say, is that a valid comparison?
During a panel discussion organized as part of the forum, veteran tourism investor Praveen Muman noted with concern that the shattered Uganda's image has in the end made it costly to market once Africa's tourism powerhouse.
We have a major government that has a restriction on Queen Elizabeth National Park. Is that justified? Why is it justified? What is it being done to change it? What are the constraints of that to make sure that that travel advice is fixed? Is it that the security by the government services is not enough? Is it that we are not talking about it enough? But these things cannot go on forever. For the last 28 years, every year we have lived with various negative travel advisories. As a government of Uganda, you have a responsibility to make sure you fix it.
Experts warn that indeed such trends have not only affected Uganda, but rather swallowed out East Africa as a region.
What makes the image of a country? Well, the region is complex, but we need to talk about it. We need to explain to people, while the region might be complex, the country is working well.
Hotel chains can also help us overcome the stigma of the negative travel advisories.
The three-day event has been closed by the Prime Minister of Uganda, Right Honorable Robinah Nabbanja.
It is befitting for the public-private sector to engage with senior government leaders, CEOs, and industry stakeholders to address strategic policy issues and align actions to accelerate Uganda's socio-economic transformation.
The CEO retreat also pointed out at poor infrastructure as one sector which has slaughtered tourism takeoff.
Right Honorable Prime Minister, please use your powers. I know 100% your capabilities and your capacity. Use your powers as leader of government business, slash budgets, and fix this road.
The contractor was paid, but I want to promise that with this money he's going to receive around 50 billion. It will push him to some level. And that is what I can promise.
The three-day 60th biannual private sector CEO retreat has happened under the theme Transforming Uganda into a Preferred Tourism Destination, enhancing public-private sector investment in infrastructure, conservation, digitalization, productive diversification, marketing and tourism safety.
Another essential ingredient of development which the NRM has tackled is the establishment of the necessary social, economic infrastructure across the country. And the government has prioritized infrastructure development in the key areas of transport and energy in order to lower the cost of doing businesses in Uganda.
The week-long retreat will climax on 13th September 2025 with the CEO run still to be held in Fort Portal City. Robert Onyango, UBC News.